Very excited to see everybody here. My friends and family that are in the audience, thank you so much for your love and support. And those who I don't know, thank you for being here tonight. So, when I was in nursery school, I used to go to Camp Breakheart, and I would go as a camp counselor. In my cabin of girls, I had this one 12-year-old girl, and we'll call her Joy. She had very severe pulmonary hypertension to the point that she often had to have a continuous infusion going 24 hours a day. And if it was off for more than an hour, she would end up potentially having a cardiac arrest. And I was reading her camp profile, thinking to myself, well, why do they let kids sick go to camp? And when I went to camp, I realized why. Because it's such a magical place. These children are able to do anything. There are no limits that are placed on them when they go. And at that point, we actually ended up going out into the pool one day, and she was telling me that, I'm really irritated. And I was like, well, why? She was like, I can't get in the pool with my pump. I used to be able to swim, and I can't swim anymore. And I was like, okay. She was like, but wait until next year. I'm going to get my new set of lungs, and I'm going to swim, and you're going to be able to see it. And I was like, all right, girl, we got it. And so then I get an email 8 months later, and I found out that she passed on the table while she was getting her lung transplant. Oh. And I remember being devastated, realizing that tomorrow would never come for her, and that she would not get to the change that she wanted for herself. But then I realized that Joy's story does not have to end there. Joy can end up, we can make change today. So what are we waiting for? We can make a difference now. And when I realized that Joy's feelings of belonging at camp was not just unique to everybody else. She realized that when she came to camp, she wasn't just the black girl with pulmonary hypertension. She was Joy. And when I was in CRNA school, I had the exact same feeling. I was now Joy. When you realize it, I walked into the operating room, and I almost rarely saw a black CRNA. And you know what? Feeling of belonging is actually a very normal human instinct and an emotion. Almost all of us have felt it at one point or another. And when you realize only 3% of CRNAs are African American, and you walk in and you're lucky if you see a black surgeon or even a black nurse. And we don't realize that being in Atlanta because it's Black Mecca, it's Black Jerusalem. This is where black magic happens.
All right.
But when you think about it, right? Most of us are used to seeing black colleagues, but you go anywhere 45 minutes outside of Atlanta, and you're lucky if you see anybody who's 1 or 2 black CRNAs for a full issues department. Does that make any sense to you?
No.
There are over 43 million anesthetics delivered by CRNAs alone in the United States. That's a lot of propofol. We are the industry for propofol, right? But you know what? For all of that, we don't even mildly reflect the amount of African Americans in the general population that provide anesthesia. And underrepresentation of minorities is not just something that's specific to especially African Americans, but all minorities. And we need to address this problem now. And that it's important for us to have a provider that reflects the community in which we serve. And I knew that I was longing for a place where I could interact with other black female CRNAs because I wasn't getting it when I was going to clinical. So I took my search to Instagram. And not to mention, I was a black girl who was a CRNA student who had bright future hair. I wasn't quite the traditional norm for professional standards.
All right.
When I was thinking about starting an Instagram account, they were like, oh, you're crazy. Don't do anesthesia and beauty. It's too random. It doesn't make any sense. And so after a year, I decided I was going to shoot my shot. And I've never looked back ever since. No. And so one day I received a DM from a young lady saying, how was my experience with being a CRNA in the profession, and what did I think about discrimination? And what was my experience? And I told her that, what was her reason for that? She said she was so disappointed about the discrimination she experienced in her BSN, she didn't want to go back to get an advanced nurse degree. Wow. And I was like, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. But I said, these problems do exist in nurse anesthesia, and that you need to heal from your hurt and you need to move forward. Because the only way to actually decrease these experiences is by you becoming a CRNA and uplifting the next black CRNA behind you. And so at this point, I realized that me coming in was so important for the presence or for other black young women and men to see what it's like to be educated and be a black professional. And I realized even when I got into the workplace, I was still fighting stereotypes that were specific to being a black woman in the workplace. I felt like being too feminine showed that I wasn't actually a leader who could be considered for a position.
That's not true.
That if I spoke on issues that I think were areas of improvement, I was an angry black woman. All attributes of black women need to be embraced and celebrated.
Yes.
Especially when we come to work.
Yes.
Black women, are beautiful. We are unstoppable. We are worthy of praise.
Yes.
I'm asking for permission.
Come on now.
To be able to show the multiple facets of our personality.
Come on now.
Are we not the most beautifully cut diamonds?
Yes, you are.
Diamonds not have the most facets. Do we not shine bright like a diamond?
Like a diamond.
Or have we not grown and flourished under intense pressure?
Come on.
So then what are you waiting for? Be you. We need to create a standard that we are different for. We are trying to live by something that was not created for us. So we need to become the new standard and stop by living one that's not meant for us. And when you think about it, right, all of us use Instagram. I know 1 in 3 of us right now are on Instagram.
We all on Instagram.
Yes, okay.
All of us.
Shade Room, yes.
Shade Room, right here.
I love Shade Room.
Me too.
How many of the people that we see on Instagram are actually educated Black professionals? How many people do you actually follow who are not people you know, but you want to see who are educated and Black professionals because you want to know what's going on with them and you like their image? And when you think about it, if you break it down by age, 7 out of 10 teenagers are on Instagram. That's a lot of power and influence on one platform for teenagers. And they're going to end up being the future. They're going to rise up and they're going to replace us in the workforce. So why not now expose them to educated Black professionals? By TV, internet, and their peers. And with Instagram being the most used internet source for them, what are we waiting for? Why is our presence not more important even on social media? There is so much power in being able to create an image off of who you are and your accomplishments, but I'm not knocking anybody's hustle if it's not being educated. However, for today's market and the majority of us, we have to be educated to be successful. And the best way to keep a Black woman out of poverty is by educating her. So what are we waiting for? We need to go ahead and show young Black women that it can be empowered through education. And Michelle Obama said it best. When you educate a girl, you educate a family, a community, and a country.
Come on now. Come on.
Of the top 10 influencers platforms, healthcare is not included, which I think is pretty interesting because it is the 4th largest employer in the United States, and it also is the most debated topic in pop culture and in politics. And when I did a Google search, I realized the first 4 I saw, I only saw 1 African American on there. Out of 4 different tops. Think about that, right? Should we be surprised? Not at all, right? But should we be disappointed? Yes. We should be, because why? There's no reason you're going to see another Black medical professional in a top roundup of influencers if we're not even represented well in the profession. Issa Rae said it best. The issue of seeing more, we want to see more content of color, then we need to have more Black people in leadership positions actually greenlighting content. And at the end of the day, it's the same for Blacks and other professions. You need us to be reflected in the professions. And I love seeing other Black educated women progress through their journey. And I want to celebrate the whole aspect of a woman, her personality and her profession. And as Black women, we have unique experiences and hurdles that we need to overcome. And it's made us stronger. And I'm standing here as proof of that. There are multiple Black men and women who are in this room right now to speak of that. Issues of underrepresentation, social isolation, academic hurdles, and even racial stereotyping from peers and professors are issues from young Blacks going through higher education and going through their professional programs. And these are real occurrences, but they're nothing more than hurdles. What do you do when you see a hurdle? You jump over it. So that we need to stop trying to stop our strides to the top. We need to keep moving and let those occurrences be in the past and let them make you stronger. I wanted to create a space where young Black women could talk about anesthesia and beauty, and they could just be themselves. I knew that the best way to show that was by showing I was educated and dynamic. There's not too much to want to be a woman who's empowered by both her mind, body, and her spirit. The best sense of freedom is to live unapologetically. We will not dim our light to be shine too brightly for you, and we will not be patronized when we bring light to experiences that we've had by injustices. So if you can't love me with my kinky curls, you're not going to love me with this press.
That press.
So these beliefs and ideas have motivated me going through my Instagram journey. I share my experiences through anesthesia, and I also talk about my passion for beauty and fashion. But most importantly, I'm empowering my young female audience of aspiring professionals to be educated and use that to be able to move forward. Being on Instagram has given me a new appreciation for the meaning of influence. People's regard for me has allowed me to realize I can do more than just give back. I can give back in a way that actually will keep on giving. Nurse anesthesia is the highest paid nursing profession, actually amassing a student loan debt generally over $100,000. And we're not even addressing if people have other undergraduate loans. Me and my husband, we lived in a struggle city while we were getting our CRNA degree. At one point, almost getting his car repossessed. Another time, coming back from clinical, driving 3 to 4 hours to only find out, power turned off, we couldn't afford to pay the bill.
It was dark.
And I wouldn't take it back, and I've learned so much from those experiences, but I think I can share those without people actually having to experience that. Because I knew then, at that moment, that I didn't want that to happen to any other student. And so in my hunt for a community, I actually met Aisha Allen at CRNA at Duke University. A friendship bloomed, and we eventually met in person at the Diversity Nurse Anesthesia Mentorship Program at Emory University in April of this year. And we both were very avid about wanting to empower Black women going into nurse anesthesia and to give back to the profession as a whole. And from there, the Ohanu and Allen Foundation was created, and the CRNA program scholarship was created. We are now offering our first 2 scholarships in fall 2000.
Yes. Yes.
Or share opinions on social media. We want people to contribute in a way that's going to last longer than our current wave of popularity.
All right.
We will cultivate a community that's going to come behind us, and they will be better than us. They will be a community that will be strong and they will be wise. That is a true legacy. We refuse to wait for tomorrow, and we will impact today. We believe that we can do more by increasing diversity, and we are using our social media platform and our foundation to do this. Change has started by not just helping educate today, but to actually fund education for tomorrow. The change and the image of the Black educated professional is inspirational because it shows our community that your dreams are never too much. It is attainable because there are people here in this room who have done it before you. I remember when I was a student, I wanted to see a Black CRN, and I met my mentor, Miss Kim Kimball, the new professor at Augusta University.
Okay. All right. All right now.
This program has been over 20 years in Georgia.
All right.
That is a dream to be able to see. I want to see an educated Black woman with CRNA. Then now I see her now as a professor teaching future CRNA students. That is monumental, people. And I have so much to say that we can use our social media ways to influence people in a way that they've never been exposed on a certain level. And a lot of us will never end up being the superstar or the entertainer, and that's okay. But you can still make a difference through being educated. Now is the time to really focus on exposing the Black CRNA to the community, to social media. We've always known about Black excellence and Black magic. It's not new. But now the difference in social media makes it much more widespread. The creation of sisterhood, starting up sharing resources and uplifting to their triumphs, and also encouraging to improve disappointments is what a community is all about. As a follower once told me, we are often unaware of how we inspire those around us. So you are now able to interact with Black professionals in different fields you may have never been exposed to or even heard of if it wasn't for social media. The power to bring people together, for them to be inspired for personal and professional success is a gift that actually has a generational impact on a community. So if you believe and you have eyes to see, do you? If you are ready to be the change today, then you need to for our community to change tomorrow. For if we wait, tomorrow's change may never come.
All right.
Thank you.
Girl, yes. Yes. Girl, yes. You did that, man. Hey, you get it, girl.